So we said there's got to be a better way.
Live from the Cool 97 FM studios, Live Tuesday brings you the latest in music, views, and interviews. This week, we're launching the month of May featuring the Mystic Revealers. Hear their 50-year music legacy live on the Cool 97 FM stage with the classics. And evolving with new music. Plus, plans to hit stages globally. That's the Mystic Revealers live from the Cool 97 FM studios, May 6th from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. inside Live Tuesday. It's hosted by Diane Thomas and Michael Thompson on Cool 97 FM and cool97fm.com. And brought to you by Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering, Alcavida Alkaline Drinking Water, and Key Mix Audio. Live Tuesday on Cool 97 FM, getting to the root of the music.
FM, and we welcome you this morning for another edition of Live Tuesday for today, May 6, 2025. Now, this morning we're pleased to welcome as our guests the Mystic Revealers Band. Emerging out of the seaside town of Bull Bay, St. Andrew, the Mystic Revealers blend roots reggae with a range of other genres to make an innovative and dynamic sound, all while delivering powerful messages of justice, spirituality, and unity. Now, over 50 years later, that dynamism and energy still ring true, as does their chant towards a better world. They have toured globally and added their voice to calls for justice in and beyond the borders of Jamaica, including chants against South Africa's apartheid system. Still driven by this vision for a better world, their latest album, released in 2020, Jaja People, updates their sound all while driving home their enduring positive messages. So they're back on the global stage, touring in summer of 2025. We'll be hearing where you can see them live and what else they've been cooking up in the studio. Now, we want to welcome the members of the Mystic Revealers, our special guests inside of Live Tuesday. This special segment, the first one, is brought to you by our kind sponsors, the official caterers of Live Tuesday, Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering. Ask about their vegan veggie balls at all major supermarkets island-wide. And don't forget to order your delicious all-vegan fruitcakes from them. Call 876-458-9859. Key Mix Audio, the mix is key for PA system and audio support. And remember that you, in addition to listening to the program this morning on Cool 97 FM, you can watch a delayed broadcast of this and other episodes by visiting KOOL97fm.com and clicking the Live Tuesday tile. So we're going to go to the show now. I'm going to go to our stage for the Mystic Revealers.
transformer. Said he got me fall. Prophecy is revealing just a little more every day. So there ain't no sense believing just what some old preacher said. 'Cause though the truth may seem hidden from your eyes, it's there for you to find. Remember, seeking is not forbidden. When you find truth, you can lock it in your mind. Whoa, don't sit and hide. Pick up your Bible, read one chapter every day, cover to cover, and you discover how to live and how to pray. And how to pray. Rastafari, welcome. Every man has a need for a place to call home, place of his own where there's a crown and a throne, where he can praise his God and he can serve his king. He can chant King David psalms and not fear a thing, where people can live and make their dreams real. Everywhere you go, there's a love that you can feel. Ground beneath his feet, all his forefathers' bones. His history goes back for centuries unknown. Blue Nile, got to live by that river. Blue Nile, where I want my dwelling to be. See, got to chuck off and swim in that river. Come, my brothers and sisters, but here we are in Babylon, a dog without a bone. They're trying to tell us we should call this place our own, and that we should be thankful for the many things we have. 'Cause those who are less fortunate would surely say we're mad. We should grab everything that the system has to give. Life of a slave is the best that we could live. Remember that the judgment will come to one and all. The dog without a bone, this on Babylon wall. Blue Nile, got to live by that river. Blue Nile, up near Addis Ababa. Blue Nile, on the banks of Lake Tana. Blue Nile, where I want my dwelling to be. See, come on, think about the future and what it may hold. No time to be faint-hearted, it's a time for being bold. Think about the children, your daughter, your son. Think about this war that at all costs must be won. Make sure that the things you do and time you spend are all about righteousness and things you can defend. Because there is one thing I tell you, yes, my friend, judgment is on its way, it's around the bend. Blue Nile, you've got to live by that river. Blue Nile, Thank you.
Rastafari.
Yes, beloved. You know, Mystic Revealers in the place. Big up Cool 97 FM.
Yeah, man, all who are listening to Cool right now, big up yourself.
Rastafari.
Today, May 6th, is World Asthma Day. Over 300 million people live with asthma worldwide. In Jamaica, 7% of the population between 15 and 74 years reported having asthma. Asthma is a chronic condition that causes inflammation and a narrowing of the airways, making it difficult to breathe. It can affect anyone. Symptoms include wheezing, shortness of breath, and coughing. But with proper care, asthma is manageable. This World Asthma Day, you're going to learn the signs, support someone with asthma, and you're going to help to spread awareness. How you do that? You visit moh.gov.jm to learn more. And that's the Ministry of Health and Wellness's website, all right? So, World Asthma Day. All right. 7% of the population. That's too large a number. Okay, so what are we going to do right now? We're inside of Live Tuesday, and we're joined for our first cool sit down of the morning. We're going to be speaking with members of the Mystic Revealers Band. Yes, they're here this morning, and they're going to be with us all the way up to 9 o'clock. So you're invited to stay with us. We enjoyed some of their music just before we went to the break. And now we're going to welcome Billy Mystic, I know, is here. Yes, good morning once again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you've been here quite a few times, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right, and could you introduce your other guests?
Okay, my name is Lion Revealer from the from the Mystic.
Lion Revealer. Okay, nice. I like that name. Okay.
Yeah, myself and Lion are the ones who founded the group, you know.
Cool.
Back in the early 80s, late 70s, we were the ones who kind of made the decision that we're going to move from being just leisure musicians to actually starting out a career, you know.
Nice.
So we've been together on the journey from that time, you know.
Pleasure to meet you.
Give thanks.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
so, collectively, you've been part of the musical legacy of this island for over 50 years, as you've just indicated. Now, talk to us about the first instincts or movements that led to the band's formation.
Okay, well, I mean, we're living in the same area.
Okay, Bull Bay.
Yeah, and I mean, I think all of us have the musical inspiration. You know what I mean? So it's like knowing that we want, and in the early days, like we find Rastafari, you know, and we're being inspired by Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, and decided to go form a group, you know. So you find, you know, living in the same area, and you know.
Yeah, you have
it was
similar.
Like a natural, it was like a natural thing.
You're drawn to each other because you all have similar interests.
It wasn't really like we're saying, oh, we want to be a group and go out there and have a number one song. We were so inspired by the times we were living in at that time, and black consciousness was coming up, and there was a message going out to unite black people. Rastafari is the way, the truth and the light. You know, we were so passionate about our spirituality that we had to share that energy with the world, and music was the vehicle that we could employ to really take the message to the world, you know.
Nice.
And we wrote songs, but we weren't technically capable enough to actually produce them, because you understand, we were growing up, we grew up in Bull Bay, so we didn't grow up in a firehouse or trench town or none of the established reggae gardens or seed beds, the traditional seed beds. So we were outside of that encapsulation, and our exposure to the current music of the time wasn't from live musician, but was from sound systems going around and
Oh,
that sort
okay.
of thing. So that's the music we were hearing. But living in Bull Bay, we have a large Rastafarian community. It was easy for us to assimilate into that community and take up that tradition as Rasta and understand the teaching of Rastafari, because you're exposed to a community
Yes.
as opposed to just maybe one or two individual in a community who are Rastas, who are seen as outside and separate from the social environment of the community, like Dirty Rasta and them type of thing. There.
Labels.
Right, but in Bull Bay it was more. So
Accepted.
many Rasta, Bobo Shanti there, and I Bingi there, the 12 tribe people there. So it was more easy for us to step into that, and that was really what cemented our faith in our music, because the message was genuine and every song meant something to us.
All right. Now, give us an idea. The core members of Mystic Revealers. So we've now met Lion Mystic.
Yes.
We know you, Billy.
Yes.
Who else?
Well, our drummer is the next long-standing member of the group. That's Nicholas Henry.
Okay.
Yeah, we call him
He's out there?
Rimshot. Yes,
Okay.
man, he's called him Rimshot. You know.
Rimshot.
yeah, you know.
Okay.
So yes, he joined the group probably coming up to the end of the 80s.
Okay.
You know, so, and been with us from ever since, you know, and it's like a family. Otherwise, in the group now, we have Ozuni, who has joined us. Because we were off the road for so long,
Yes.
some of the original members have migrated and are out of touch. You know, so now we have a new aggregation. We have Ozuni on keyboards, Ian on keyboards, and we have Rajid, a young, very talented lead guitarist who is working with us as well, and myself, Lion, and Nicholas. You know, so yeah, so it's a 6-member
Nice.
band, you know,
All right.
and that's what we're working with. That's what you hear this morning.
Okay. You've also had an innovative quality to your music. How do you manage achieving that sweet spot, holding on to the roots of your original sound while adapting to changes in the musical landscape?
Well, as I said, when I write my songs, it's not really me write them, you know. I pick up my guitar, as I say, start strumming, putting some chords together, like the sound of those progression, start hearing a melody in my head, and start just scatting it, la la la, woo, 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 and then it's like Jack coming at my ears and say, got to be a better way.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, gotta be a. I'm gonna say, wow, wicked, write down that. Thank you, Jah. You know what I mean? I'm right. I'm gonna go and sing, gotta be a better way.
Until something else,
and then
another
Jah say,
whispering.
This hypocritical system. Yeah, and it, so I don't even feel justified to say, oh, I wrote all these songs, because it was like me over here, Jah, I say something and me just listen it and write it down and go on like a me come up with it, when I never really me come up with it. It's like inspiration.
From I.
You know, so that is how the music, we never really, and then each individual musician with their talent and their individual capacity and capability, they are the ones who can add to the sound that I have heard and complement it and put it together, and it becomes a Mystic Revealers product.
Now, what is surprising you about the evolution of Mystic Revealers?
What is surprising?
Yeah. Are there any surprises with the evolution
you
of
know,
Mystic Revealers?
I wouldn't say it's a surprise. I think we were genuine from day one, and we have stuck to our mission
Okay.
and our message. You know, so what is surprising, one of the things that's surprising for me currently is the renewed energy and attention being paid to our music. It's like we've crossed a line where we are now legitimate, iconic group from back in the day, you know. So there's a lot of renewed interest and new interest from potential new fans, because, as you know, reggae has been around and been pushed for so long. It's like most people know every Bob Marley song already.
Yes.
So now there's a craving by the public now to say, what else is from Jamaica that I haven't heard, that is good, that is, you know. So there's a lot of people doing research now to look back, and you never hear about Congos yet, you know. So some groups where maybe at the time weren't on the front page.
Yes.
But now we have this interest by the general public, like, what else is there? You know, Cedric Brooks, who is that? Wow, you know what I mean? Some you know, and want, you know, Joseph Hill and them.
Yeah, you've opened their eyes.
Yes, so them eyes open up now, and when their eyes open, there was Mystic Revealers in the group of interesting things to pursue, you know. And as a result of that, we have a lot of interest now. So that's the reason for the push forward.
All right.
No, I just want to add to this, that to say to my Revealers brothers, because you laid such a wonderful foundation and body of work, Winston Merritt Dave taught me to realize that a thing of quality has no fear of time.
There you go.
A thing of quality has no fear of time. And you have laid the groundwork for quality all these years. From I've known you,
Yeah.
right? And I say congratulations with reaching 50 years or more.
It's not so much, you know, because I'm only 60 and I think I started singing like from when I was like 18. It's not so much.
All
So,
right.
you know.
But it's growing.
Yeah, it's growing. Yeah, it's
I
growing.
want to be here for the 50, so we can still reveal
Yes, so it's
more.
about 40 something.
Yeah.
40 something years.
But wonderful though, wonderful.
Yeah, man. So,
Thank you very much.
and I was encouraged by the ANC to continue singing songs of freedom, and I think that encouragement really mean a lot to I and I, you know. So, and I want to encourage the rest of people to really sing songs of freedom, you know what I mean? And we almost could dedicate the program to the president of.
Tory.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because really, as Billy said, in this time it's so relevant, you know, it's like we feel like we as a stand up stronger, we as a got to be a better way.
Burkina
You know what I mean? We say,
Faso.
businessman, you're going to hear that one later, and you know what I mean?
Okay, hold on one second for me. There is something I want to ask you. At Regal Customs Brokers, every shipment is our top priority. We offer hassle-free customs clearance for imports, exports, and transshipments. The time by Regal Customs Brokers is 7:45 a.m. Now, Lion Mystic,
Yes, sir.
as musicians who deliver socially charged messages, you mentioned the president of Burkina Faso, who is creating waves in terms of a new way
Ja.
of governing and wanting to see the very best for his people. It's not a case of taking as much as
No.
you can away from your people, but
Yeah.
this is a sense of giving them, which is different from many of the leaders we've seen coming out of many countries, including Africa.
Yeah.
Now, when it came to standing up for the people of South Africa, how did you decide that you would get involved? You meaning Mystic Revealers.
All right. Our song would say it all. It's like we use the song, our music as a tool to do the same work as travel. You know what I mean? Because I really love this brethren so much. It's like, yeah, and it's like he's saying the same thing that we're saying. And I always tell people that, you know, something, if you decided, if you find a way to make this world really a better place, from poverty, the whole world, you'd be a target for who build this system. You know what I mean? Because they want the system run like, oh, they want it. You know what I mean? So we have to use our music, and our music is the thing where we, as a tool to use and do whatever. Because we was the young revolution. Now we're looking for the younger revolutionists to at least educate them to really continue this thing. You know what I mean? So it's the music is a real tool for
Yes,
challenge
and,
people.
and at the time when when I discovered that about and started hearing about apartheid, that was in the late 70s and 80s. There was a lot of publicity about apartheid and a push against it. And when that was a time when I found out that apartheid was actually a current and thing actually going on the planet while I was there. All along hearing about apartheid over the years, I thought it was like slavery were abolishing in 18 something. So when we found out that no, apartheid is ongoing now, you have separation, black people can't go this in Africa, it affected me at such a level, you know, emotionally, that we had to say something. And that is how that song came out. And luckily we were under the wings of Mr. Jimmy Cliff, one of our main mentors who helped us out a lot in the beginning. And he was such a big force, anti-apartheid voice in that time. And he heard our song and he embraced it. And he was the one who put it on his label and released it and got a contact for us with the ANC. And that was how we were able to make that contact and make that contribution to the struggle for the destruction of apartheid in South Africa.
Thank you.
And this song is also the song that make I man personally meet Peter Touch. It's like he went on the beach and hear the song and he couldn't do nothing but come over and say, man, what a song. And it's like, unfortunately, when he came back, he, getting this thing. But
But
He was planning to do something even before Jimmy Cliff. I think he heard this song before Jimmy Cliff and said, man, this song, I want this song I need to record. And
But thank you for sharing those stories with us.
It didn't happen, you know.
You've filled in many gaps that we were unaware of.
Okay.
Now, inside of the interview that we'll be hearing a little later, we'll be speaking to your album, the upcoming tour, and more. We're going to invite you to go back onto our stage and perform for us. And just to let you know that our next Cool Flight Pack is at 3 minutes to the top of the hour. So you can cram in quite a few songs.
All right, thank you.
Okay, blessings. All right, now I need to remind everyone that this segment of Live Tuesday is brought to you by Alcavita Alkaline Drinking Water. That's a product put out by Health Creation Industries, White Marl, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-649-0386. Improve your water, improve your health. And Cool 97 FM will continue with Live Tuesday. So kick back, relax, enjoy. You're on your way to work or to school. Well, keep listening. All right, and we intend to take this all the way up to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, man, you know, wicked have to feel it on the judgment day. Word.
Hold it. Balance. The next tune is what? Businessman. Alright, this one is from our new album. I want you to check out the lyrics then. Very carefully. Please.
Let's go. Count it. Something strange that I just can't understand. What could it ever be to motivate a man and make him leave from peace, turn and go to war? You ask him why, he just replied that his peace is fighting for. And yet mothers die, babies cry, there is no food to eat, no clothes to wear, and the feet are bare. Children sleeping in the street. You say sacrifice for a better life. Somebody got to pay. Mr. Businessman, it's what you do to get richer every day. So I see you did working on your plan. Break multi-million-dollar deals. The power's in your hand. You strategize that to globalize is the only way to go. There's lots of money to be made, I say, if you only know. And yet mothers die, babies cry, there is no food to eat, no clothes to wear, and the feet are bare, children sleeping in the street. You say sacrifice for a better life, somebody got to pay. Mr. Businessman, it's what you do to get richer every day. Your soul for what you want so much. You've turned your back on humanity and lost the common touch. To reach the things you want, you have stepped on people's needs. You are ignorant, arrogant, and blinded by your greed. I said, mothers die, babies cry, there is no food to eat, no clothes to wear, and the feet are bare. Children sleeping in the street, sacrifice for a better life. Somebody got to pay. Mr. Businessman, is what you do. Feel it on Judgment Day. Judgment Day. So you can run your tab, you'll have to pay the bill. Cause he who hides the wrong, he does the wrong thing still. I said, mothers die, babies cry, there's no food to eat, no clothes to wear, and the feet are bare. Children sleeping in the street, sacrifice for a better life. Somebody got to pay. Mr. Businessman, it's what you do, but you'll feel it on Judgment Day. Feel it on Judgment Day. Feel it on Judgment Day. Rastafari.
Rastafari.
Health Creation Industries with the product Alkavita Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your water, improve your health. Ta-da-da-da-da. Here I got mine. And their telephone number is 876-649-0386. They keep us hydrated. This one has a pH of 9+, so it's truly alkaline. Good for the body. All right, now we're still inside of Live Tuesday, going all the way up to 9 o'clock this morning. And our guests, Mystic Revealers. This segment is brought to you by Key Mix Audio. The mix is key, and they've provided PA system and audio support. Now remember, in addition to listening to Live Tuesday on Cool, you can also watch a delayed broadcast of this and other episodes by visiting our website, kool97fm.com, and clicking the Live Tuesday tile. So back to us for a chatter. Members of the Mystic Revealers band, or guests inside of Live Tuesday. So Rimshot is here. You heard of him.
Greetings.
You heard of him earlier.
Rimshot.
Yes. And Billy Mystic once again. All right. So your Jaja People album. Let's look at that. Reveal. That one was actually done and released in 2020. COVID pandemic. Oh yes. Firstly, how did you manage that? Getting to a figure studio, meeting to discuss different aspects of how the album must be dealt with. How you navigated all of that?
As everybody knows, COVID was.
Come a little closer to our mic.
COVID was really an experience for I think everybody on the planet. You know, I had started doing some recording work. You know, we had started doing some recording work with the intention of, because of the increased interest in our music and our catalog. At the time, a lot of the youngsters who grew up under our hand went abroad, and while touring, came back and reported to us, said, why Uncle Billy, you know, need to go up on tour, you know, the world need you know out there. So we started thinking that way. And probably about 2014 or so, when we said, let's see what the environment is like, because we had stopped because of the change from vinyl recording to digital, and it sort of reduced a lot of the income that musicians were earning, because at the time record sales formed a very large percentage of your income. You know what I mean? And when that stopped, then it went down. So record stores closed. There was no more record store everywhere. You know, Record Plaza and Joe Gibbs and all of them.
All the established ones, yes.
were closed down. You know what I mean? So that financial stream had dried up. So fortunately, due to the digital thing, from 2000 coming up to, as I said, about 2014, we're getting this feedback, and I start realizing that, you know, technology is really stepping up. My son gave me an iPad, and it had a program on it called GarageBand. And I fool around with it, and I say, you know what, this sounds really, really good, you know. Maybe there is something at another professional level. You know, since this is just do it at home thing. So we invested in some equipment, and got ourselves up and running to be able to record. And decided, let's see what we can record. And it was a collaborative effort by Mystic Revealers and close friends and family came to produce that album. And we did it right during that COVID period, and it was recorded live on the veranda at Bull Bay at Champions.
You had the fire out by you.
Right, and we had a fire. When we started recording, about 2019, we had a house fire, and we lost most of the material that we had recorded up to that time, as well as our archives and everything. All we have remaining now is what individuals have. Luckily, Nicholas have a large catalog of our material that was avoided the fire, you know. But we got into the thing, and because so many people were not touring at the time, it was easy for us to contact musicians who had been with the group before. Everybody on the island, nobody now tour. So it was convenient for us to put the album together.
So how has it been doing? Oh, and once again, we did hear of the fire, and so we certainly hope you've managed to rebound.
We're still here.
Give life.
Yes.
Give thanks, there's life. Now, from the album, how is it doing? How many tracks made it to the album? And
it's 12 tracks. But as I said, we didn't. This was almost like a hobby undertaking, like a hobby project, because we didn't have any recording contract with anybody. There's no distribution deal. There's nothing. It's all basically from your living room going out there. You know, you can't really compete with established
Yes.
marketing and distribution companies. The whole music industry has really contracted in now, that so a lot of the people who were able to eat our food out of music, a lot of them not doing that anymore.
Yeah, they've been replaced by machinery and that kind of
so
thing.
so it's out there in terms of the feedback from the public and our fans. Nothing but positive, all positive.
Nice.
You know, so we give thanks for that. Yeah.
So you mentioned that your friends came together to collaborate on the project.
Right.
Drop some names.
All right. Well, China Smith, Cat Core, Sangy Davis, who again? Earl Fitzsimmons originally,
Yes.
keyboardist. Isaacs, Stingray for the horns
Wait.
sections, you know. Give thanks to Bowie coming in.
Who? Who else? Who else?
Bowie.
Rimshot, you were saying?
No, yeah, but there was a couple of Giant. Giant.
I give thanks with Billy's son named Aine, play a vital part.
Aine was a big producer.
Another son called Aika. Play bass on some of the tracks too.
So Rimshot, from where you sit, the evolution of Mystic Revealers, to look at the albums that have been done over the years to this latest project.
Boy, to be honest with you, some of the greatest productions have been done by Mystic Revealers, you know. And I don't think we've actually gotten the just reward from it. And many Jamaicans don't even really. So you see the format going on with the radio, you know. It's not being played. Not for the things aren't being played, but some of the finest work that has been done, you know.
What would you like to see as the group experiment with?
To be honest, it's not even ready to say take an experiment anymore. You know. We want to put it on a higher level now too. Because when you look at reggae shows,
Yes.
you know, the production aren't there, like how you see with the foreign acts, you know.
Oh,
And in Jamaica now you're limited with the type of shows you can do, you know. But we're going to carry it on a different level now, man. You know.
All right. So we recognize that you're playing drums over there. Is there any other role you fulfill in the group?
Well, Billy and I grew up, you know, together, you know what I mean?
Okay.
From school days and things, are in harmony to it now, you know what I mean? But trust me, the group is now going to be seen for who we really are, you know? The world has seen us.
The glue that brought you all together and has held you.
Yeah, man, I was actually laying down, because I was with the Whalers, Jalan Banner, myself, and I laying down watching TV and I said, mash down apartheid. I said, wait, really? So, come together and positive things that happened.
Wow.
You know, that's in 1988, you know?
Congrats.
88.
All right. So what's the central message that we would see running straight through this album? Is
Justice.
there justice?
Peace, love,
I look
equality,
at everything.
unity. You know what I mean?
You remain true to the message that you've always been spreading.
Yeah, it's always the same, you know what I mean? It's always the same. And we're also talking about morality, you know what I mean, and respect and compassion. You know, maybe we might not use those words, but the message addresses those things, you know. 'Cause we want to be the voice for the voiceless people, you know. We want to stand up for justice. We want to be the ones who inspire people so they can say, well, Mystic Revealers do it, you know, and say it, you know, so we can do it, you know what I mean? For build a unity. So, you know, there's no new message until there is no more first class and second class citizens
of any nation.
You know? So all these things have been said before. It's nothing new. But we will fight if we find it necessary. You know, see, because we are confident in the victory of good over evil. You know what I mean? So these are the things that guide us.
All right.
And until all are free, then none are free. You know?
2025 and beyond, even spilling over to 2026. Any new works we can look forward to?
Well, right now we're getting the band together. We have a
Tour?
obviously between when we were last on the road until this time, it's quite a few years, and quite a few songs have been written in that period of time. Plus, from the catalog that we were selected for the previous albums, every time you write songs for an album, you have write more than the amount, and you pick the ones you like most or the group agrees on, and then there is some left over, and you say, all right, we'll put those on the next album. But by the time you're working on the next album, you do more songs than you need on the next album, so you end up having to park 3 or 4 of those. And after a while you find, say, you have 16, 17 songs that were considered for album, but you never put them out, you maybe never finish them, because you start write a new one and everybody starts saying, no, we love this one, and some of the older one get put on the back burner. So we have quite a large catalog of previously unreleased, as well as new music that we have written recently.
We have to tour. We have to tour to really promote this album.
So what we want to do now is give this album, Jaja people, some love.
All right.
You know,
All
and
right.
go on the road. So that's what we're looking for. You know,
All right.
looking
Fantastic.
to Europe and Africa.
Okay, we're going to invite you to go to our stage once again, and you'll be back in studio for our final interview in probably another 15 to 20 minutes time. Well, I'm going to invite you to just showcase some more of your work right now with the band. All right, blessings, and thanks for coming in. Now, inside of the next segment, we'll be going to be hearing from them about the upcoming summer tour. But just to let you know that we're inside of a sponsored segment of Live Tuesday, brought to you by Keymix Audio. The mix is key. They're providing PA system and audio support. Come 8:30, it will be time for us to step into the segment sponsored by another one of our fabulous sponsors, Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering. For now, to our stage with Mystic Revealers.
Rah! DJ Soldier alongside the Mystic Revealers. Oh yeah! Oh blessed is the man a walking on the coast of and Charlie. Now stand the ways of sinners. Now still stuff scornful. For his lies the love, Lord God, to Rastafari. And his Lord I may take their night. But do remember, the Anjali are not so, for they shall let child the wind drive it away. Now be the mystic. Step up. Sing for the people, them dreadlocks.
Moses was a dreadlocks man. King David was a dreadlocks man. Samson was a dreadlocks man. Isaiah is a Rasta man. Want you to understand that. Can't fool them a Rasta man. Ain't nothing you could tell I and I about religion. Well, can't go tell about religion. And you don't know all the things that I know. Babylon taking any vision. I know, and the Bible says so. Can't come tell about religion. And you don't know all the things that I know. Babylon taking any vision. I know. See, it was you.
Hold it.
Request goes out, I'm gonna tell you this. Biggest request goes out to Cool 97 FM team. Rastafari, Liberty, and I say request goes out to the parish of St. Anne. I be the Mystic place. Remember Royal Palm. And all the people in the Brownstown Market and all the family in New York and all in Washington DC. And I take it from the top.
Well. Can't come tell about religion. And you don't know none of the things that I know. Babylon take it by division. I know, and the Bible says so. Can't come tell about religion. And you don't know none of the things that I know. Babylon take it by division. I know, see, it was you. And you're just like on earth as it is in Mount Zion. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, even as we forgive them who come and trespassing against Zion. Lead us not into temptation, deliver I and I from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power and the glory forever and ever and ever. Hail him. Thine is the kingdom, power and the glory forever and ever and ever. Hail him. Thine is the kingdom, power and the glory forever and ever and ever and ever. Hail him. Yes, I give thanks.
DJ Soldier. What you mean?
Yeah, man. Big up DJ Soldier. Yeah, man. From the beginning. Better way. Let's go. We know there has to be a better way. Spa-da-da, spa-da-da. Spa-ba-ya-ba-ya-ba-ya. Spa-da-da, spa-da-da. Spa-ba-ya-ba-ya-ba-ya. Gotta be a better way. Spa-da-da, spa-da-da. Spa-ba-ya-ba-ya-ba-ya. Well, there's gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. Gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, people are always a victim. They set our wages and they set the prices. This wicked system got some evil devices. They took the chains off our ankles and put them into our pocket. They got a new type of slavery, running it like a racket. But there's gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. Gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. They've got all the money, but before they will lend it, they say they must tell you how you should spend it. And we can't pay the teachers, and no, we can't pay the nurses. They think illiterate children need only tombstones and hearses. So there's gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. Gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, people are always a victim. Got to be a better way. Gotta to be a better way. What can we do now? Come on, let's make things better. Come, let's find a solution. Come, let's all get together. I know when we do it, things must get better. We can't sit down idle, watching our children suffer. There's gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, 'cause people are always a victim. Gotta be a better way than this hypocritical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. Victims, 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 victims. critical system. Gotta be a better way, because people are always a victim. Victims, 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 victims. Rastafari.
Poor people always be the victim, you know.
So we said there's got to be a better way.
Live from the Cool 97 FM studios, Live Tuesday brings you the latest in music, views, and interviews. This week, we're launching the month of May featuring the Mystic Revealers. Hear their 50-year music legacy, live on the Cool 97 FM stage with the classics. And evolving with new music. Plus, plans to hit stages globally. That's the Mystic Revealers, live from the Cool 97 FM studios, May 6th from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. inside Live Tuesday. It's hosted by Diane Thomas and Michael Thompson on Cool 97 FM and cool97fm.com. And brought to you by Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering, Alcavida Alkaline Drinking Water, and Key Mix Audio. Live Tuesday on Cool 97 FM, getting to the root of the music.
All right, so we're tuned into Live Tuesday on Cool 97 FM. Final segment rolling around right now, brought to you by the Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering, the official caterer of Live Tuesday. Ask about their vegan veggie balls at major supermarkets island-wide. And remember, you can call 876-458-9859 to also order their vegan cakes. In addition to listening to Live Tuesday, let me remind you, you can also watch a delayed broadcast of this and other episodes by visiting our website and clicking the Live Tuesday tile. And you've heard that they're on tour this summer. And before we get to the final bit of music from the Mystic Revealers, let's get the details about the upcoming tour. So, Billy, fill us in. How much of the Mystic Revealers catalog will you be diving into when you go on tour?
Well, usually when we're preparing for a tour, we prepare a number of shows, because depending on where you're performing, it will be different time frames. So, depending on the show you are, so that causes us to prepare. Like we have like a half an hour show, we have a 1 hour show, we have an hour and a half show. So depending on whether we're headlining a festival or if it's just a short, small show in a reggae club somewhere or so on, depending on how many people are on the bill and how much time we get in our time allotment determines what we do. So usually we prepare for about an hour and a half of live music, and then of course there's other songs from the catalog that we can draw on to play up to 2 hours, you know. So that's how we prepare for it, you know.
You know, it's always interesting to speak with musicians. You learn stuff that us, the layperson sitting in a studio, have no clue about what happens on the road.
I'd agree that you're a layperson.
Believe me, we're lay people.
When it comes to music industry, obviously you're not in anything, you know.
But we don't get to go on tour. But what countries or cities are you going to be including?
Well, right now we're going to Europe. The main date that we are banking on is a reggae festival in Germany. So that is going to, once we seal up the contract with those people, that is going to form the anchor date, and we'll be moving out from there. We also have a lot of, for the coming winter here, you know, winter in Europe is summer in Southern Africa. So we have a lot of interest from Southern Africa here, you know.
Okay.
I would really love to go to Burkina Faso, you know. That's something I really love go perform for Mr. Ibrahim Traore, you know. I really appreciate that, you know. So that is something we look forward to, and would be a feather in our cap if it comes to the fore.
Put it out in the universe.
In the universe.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Now, will you have any special guests joining you on tour? And well, you have to concretize the German contract to know when you start.
You know, when you get on festivals, you end up on the festival and you realize who is on the festival with you. It's like wow. It's been so long since we do a show with these people, and you know what I mean? So it's always a joy when you get back on the road. So a lot of the time you don't even know who is going to be on the festival with you, because sometimes all you know as a traveling musician is, so where we go tomorrow? I say, all right, tomorrow we are at Paris, you know.
Okay,
You
just
know?
like that.
Yeah, and them things. So we don't really know exactly what is happening, because it's so coming so fast and furious at you when you're on the road. You know?
You carrying anyone with you on this tour?
Carrying anyone with us?
Mhm.
Well, Mystic Revealers are traveling, you know.
Yeah, but
So
you
all the group is there who goes, you know.
okay, so you
So
know.
as we say, as you say, our music is established, and if people want us, they have to bring the band.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So-
I was thinking along the lines of persons you've done collabs with, if they'll
No,
also be
most
joining
of the
you.
time when you're on most of the people we've done collabs with are established artists, and it probably wouldn't consider coming on tour with us to just do one or two songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we will. It's nice. Sometimes you're on a festival somewhere and you see somebody also book for the festival, and you can call them up and say, "Where's so and so?" Say, you know what I mean? Come in and them thing there. So you know, but the group what you're hearing here today at Cool FM, you know, this is the sound that we're going for, and it's only going to get better and more positive, you know.
Sir, what are you looking forward to on the tour? And Billy, introduce or
Yes, well, this is Mr. Alvin Reid, otherwise known as DJ Soldier, with the Medal of Honor from the Governor General of Jamaica for distinguished service abroad, you know. And he's been with the Mystic Revealers since that release of the iconic Religion.
okay.
Yes, so, you know, we've been working hand in hand since those times to the benefit and the multiplication of the works of the Most High, so that we can be glorious in the days when the rewards are handed out. We can say, give thanks, Jah. And he says to us, oh, come forward, my good and faithful servants, you know.
All right.
So, yeah, so that we are the words of the Most High is what we are push. We want righteousness, honor, justice, morality, all the good things.
Yeah.
You know, and DJ Soldier is one where compound it with me, you know what I mean?
DJ Soldier, what are you looking forward to on the tour?
Well, give thanks and praise to begin with first, Rastafari. And it's a pleasure to be with the Mystic Revealers team, Rastafari Selassie. You know, and as a former member of the Jamaica Defence Force, you know, 6 year service, on the field of battle, a war, because we go Grenada 98. We are the liberator for Grenada.
Okay.
Jamaica Defence Force, along with some more army from St. Kitts, Antigua, and US Army. So it was a good thing from them time there. And for Mystic Revealers, find me and choose me and say, we want that youth there to be with him. Because when I met Billy Mystic, it was so long in a vineyard town. Yeah, and this when me, Billy Mystic and him Lion and some more Mystic Revealers, them are Rasta, some youth in them khaki and pants the way up here so good mouth and no socks, them I say, you know, we are Rasta, you know, we are no socks.
Sorry,
So-
1 second for me, please. Tactic world-famous brands of tools distributed by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing are available at all leading hardware stores island-wide. Call 876-758-5583. The time by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing, 8:45 a.m. Any special part of the tour you're looking forward to, specifically?
The special part of it we're looking for specifically is Africa. Because from where youth are grow, we choose Rastafari.
Have you ever been to Africa?
No, we only been to Africa in a way.
Mind,
Yeah.
consciousness.
Yeah.
All right, so
And-
hopefully you touch down in Africa.
And we were raised by mama and grandma and papa and them people there. We know a madman. This Africa know talk about, but we never come off of it. And same way Billy Mystic I say, and the apartheid and all them thing there, and Bob Marley and Fred Locks. Cause me youth a grow me love Fred Locks, cause film pitch up on film album, him locks them look like a tree root and cock off. And yes, him was one of our mentors same way. So we give thanks now for see Rastafari they on top. As some me call it, 12 tribes, Ayabingi and Bobo dreadlocks and Ethiopian dreadlocks and Rasta out the street and bald head. Because me can't, if any person buck up me and start asking about Rasta and they come like me, feel shame. Me that try to keep my mouth closed, coming out. Them know more than me.
Okay,
Yeah. So Jamaica is a Rasta country.
all right.
And lead out at the top of the arrow. The arrowhead, Jamaica, Rastafari, Selassie, that DJ Soldier officer. We give thanks to be a part of it.
All right. Between the two of you, how do we keep up to date with the tour dates for you?
Well, I figure he's a whole-time man, you know, so I'm not really up to the social media, but it will be on the social media. I know, so there's Mystic Revealers Instagram, which will post be coming up. All them posts that come up, for you know, so we know, so we are going to use the social media, so it will be all be posted. So, you know, so search for Mystic Revealers, IG, go up on YouTube, look up a catalog there. We have about 100 songs where we record and release, so music is there for all people, you know them way there. So looking out for our tours and our upcoming shows, work with the social media, because we have a social media team where I put out all of the information.
All right, we wish both of you and the rest of Mystic Revealers the very best and safety, guidance as you hit the road. And it's not local road, but you're hitting overseas roads.
And one little thing me have to say for Mystic Revealers is in Jamaica, I want to big up all of the farmers. People who are plant food and look after animal and big up all farmers. DJ Soldier says so. It's the last year I live.
Okay. All right. Big up all farmers. We agree with you. All right. So before we close the show, let's get a bit more music from our guests, Mystic Revealers. And I just want to say thank you to the team that made it possible. Thanks to members of the Mystic Revealers band, Billy Mystic, lead vocals and guitar, Lion on bass, Nicholas on drums, Rajid on lead guitar, Uzuni, Daniel on keys, and Ian also on keys. Special guests and special thanks to Huey Gowdy of Global Media Group for helping us to pull this together. Mikey T, sound engineer, executive producer, Noran Price for graphics and social media, Edson Johnson, videographer, Paul Dennis, broadcast technician, and Yashika Graham, producer. All the Cool and Aerotel team members behind the scenes who made it possible. Thank you to all of you, you know. And then we have to thank our sponsors. Health Creation Industries with the Alcavita Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your health. Their number 876-649-0386. They're in White Marl, St. Catherine. Ashanti Oasis Vegetarian Catering, the official caterers of Live Tuesday. Ask about the vegan vegetables at major supermarkets island-wide, 876-458-9859. And Key Mix Audio, the mix is key. Thank you for PA and sound support. To our cool listeners who've been with us, whether for all of the 2 hours or part of the 2 hours, thank you for tuning in yet again. Don't forget, you can catch the delayed broadcast and other episodes of Live Tuesday on our website, KOOL97fm.com. Click the Live Tuesday tile. All right, till next week, all the very best to you.
Standing in the footprints, who's been here before? Not just another mortal. No, we're something more. We're a spirit that lives on through every age and time, like a thought, although eternal, still occupy your mind in space and time. Space and time. Space and time, 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 yeah, space and time. So many men are falling, so many men will rise, so many got the dream. I see it shining in their eyes, but dreams are nothing new. We all have dreamed before, but who can take the dream and make it something more in their time? In their time, in their time, in their time, in their time. In their time, in their time, in their time, said I sing, oh, oh, before you, and time is moving on, and in just a little while it's gonna seem your life is gone. So take your chance and make it into something that will grow. Don't you let the evening find you with nothing there to show for your time, 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 for your time. Guess we're standing in the footprints of who's been here before. Who's been here? No, not just another mortal. No, we are something more. Yes, that spirit that lives on through every age and time. But like a thought, although eternal, still occupy your mind in space and time. Space and time, 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 space and time. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now. Space and time and space and space and space and time. Don't blow your, blow your, don't blow your time in space and space and space and space and time. 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 Thank you. Thank you for hosting us, Mikey T, yeah man, and respect to the team, Rastafari. This one,
Yeah.
righteous. Na 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 that's good. Do it like you know you should. Come on, help your brother, man. Help him in any way you can. Yes, do the thing that's right. Do it every day and every night. Then I know you will understand and say what it is to be a man. La, 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 good things that you do, they will live on with you. Ooh, yes, I know they do. And the wrong things that you do, better believe they live the same way too. So here's my advice to you. Do the thing that's good. Do it like you know you should. Come on, help your brother, man. In any way you can. Yes, do the thing that's right. Do it every day and every night. And then I know you will understand and say what it is to be a man. That's when I know you will understand and say what it is to be a man. Na 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 na.
Give thanks, you know.
Thank you. Give thanks.